right, it's 9:36. I got to run into the office. I got a 10 o'clock appointment, y'all. And I just wanted to jump on really quickly. I'm not going to be on very long because I've got to grab something to put in my tummy before I get to the office. But I just wanted to jump on really quickly. And I wanted to encourage you to start your day with gratitude. This is a practice that I have kind of done throughout my life off and on. And I'm starting to get back to it. I'm starting to write down the things that I am grateful for and starting the day off with a grateful, humble spirit. So I want to encourage you all to do the same. That it is so easy as human beings for us to see what we don't have or see what's not working or see our partner in their most negative light. It is so easy to do that. However, one of the first assignments that I give to my couples when they come into my practice is they tell me their story and I have them write their 3 lists, their self-discovery relationship tool. But then the 4th list is all about what they love and appreciate about their partner. And we tend to take people for granted, treat people regular, treat people like they're not amazing, because when we met them, we thought they were so amazing, and we start treating people regular. And we got to get out of that habit of forgetting why we chose the person that we chose. But just in general, so not even just your relationships in general, I want you to be grateful. Start your day off with a grateful spirit. So here's something that I thought about this morning, when I was thinking about all the things that I was grateful for. So I went out for my early morning run because you all know I'm getting ready for the 10K. It's coming up on April 22nd. So I'm getting ready for the UCROPS 10K here in Richmond, Virginia. And every morning now, I got to get up 6:30, 6:45. I got to, hit the streets and I got to put in 2, 3, 4 miles. So I've been doing that every morning. Today's a beautiful morning to do it. So again, I get outside. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that it's a beautiful morning. It's not raining. It's not too hot. It's not cold. Just amazing. It was an amazing morning. And so, that was the first thing I felt grateful for. The sky is clear. I'm alive. I can smell. I can see. I can hear. And as I'm running, I'm also running through all the things that I'm grateful for. And here's a thing in particular that I shared with a friend of mine who called me on my run this morning. I said, I met with 2 young couples this week for a consult for couples therapy, for premarital therapy. And how about this? The man in both couples reached out to me. The man reached out. The man set up the consultation. And then when I got on the consultation, the man actually said, I am courting her for marriage. I was like, what? 2 couples this week came to me in pre-engagement or engaged. And the man initiated the session. The man said he was courting the woman for marriage. So when I tell y'all this thing still exists, and these are people in their 20s and 30s, this thing still exists. Y'all better get off the internet and stop letting the internet and social media tell you what's possible. People are still doing this thing. People are still wanting to get married. Men are still wanting to court women for marriage. But see, can I be honest with you? You on here. You on here all the time. And you seeing all the foolishness. You seeing all the people that don't want to get married. You seeing all the men, that don't want to get married. Or all the women that don't want to get married. And that's skewing your mindset. But what I've always encouraged people to do, because you all don't know this, but unless I'm on here live, I schedule my posts. Like the things that I post, those things get scheduled. I'm not on social media like that. I'm not on Instagram like that. And honestly, can I be honest? I don't have personal social media. Like, I don't utilize Facebook other than for business. I don't have a personal Instagram. This is it. What you seeing right now, my platform, that's it. I don't use social media. Like, nah. I live in the real world. I talk to real people. I walk up to people and people walk up to me. That's how I live. That's how I be living. So, but a lot of people online, it's so negative, and it's so, I mean, that's all you're seeing is people that aren't serious, people that don't want anything. You're hearing all the horror stories. You're not hearing about, let me tell y'all, this is the other thing I'm going to say real quick, because I'm getting ready to run into this place and get something to eat. But the Nice and Neat podcast, the last episode they did for Women's History Month or Women's Month, I kid y'all not, I was in tears. I was in tears the whole episode. 3 black men, 3 beautiful black men who are all in relationships with with beautiful women, talking for over an hour about their women, talking about how much they love them, talking about how loving they are, how supportive they are, talking about, I mean, I was in there crying. I kid you not. I was in the bathroom getting ready, and I was like, dang, I can't even put on no makeup because I am crying with joy listening to these men talk about their beautiful, amazing women. And they have beautiful women. I mean, when I had to look up all, I was like, oh, Lord. And the men are beautiful. But see, nobody's talking about that. That podcast is not going to go viral. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about the fact that, yes, love is a thing. Black love is a thing. Any other color love is a thing. Interracial love is a thing. Marriage is a thing. Family is a thing. People are still doing that. That will always be cool. That will always be good and positive, but nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about that. And, what we love to talk about is the people that are emotionally unavailable. We love to talk about the F-boys, and we love to talk about the city girls, and we love to talk about, narcissism, and we love to talk about, I could go on and on and on and on and on. We love talking about that. But nobody's talking about the young couples, the middle-aged couples, the older couples that are happy, that are in something healthy and happy, and they're good. Nobody's talking about that. Oh, he says, why were you crying? The Nice and Neat podcast, the last podcast they did, and I don't remember the name of it. Nice and Neat podcast. Look up the last podcast they did, where 3 young brothers were sitting there talking about their women, talking about the relationships they were in, talking about therapy, talking about growth, talking about, being better men for their women, and how much they loved and appreciated their women. Oh my goodness. I couldn't even get ready because I was like, well, it just made me so happy. It made me so happy to see that that's still a thing. And these are young cats. I was like, dang, this is blowing my mind. Young cats posting their women, talking about their women. Like, it's still a thing. It's still a thing. How did we get so far away from what God designed? We are so far off from what God designed. Y'all understand that? Man. I see that love often in the real world, not this internet. Yeah, exactly. That's who I be around all the time. Good. Y'all, I got to go through the drive-thru. I got to break one of my cardinal rules because I'm going to go through the drive-thru so I can get me something to eat. Because, y'all, it'd be hard out here. I like their platform. They're intelligent, man. They are. And it's, oh, my gosh. And y'all, I recently just found them. So when I tell you, man, y'all have no idea. You have no idea. All right, I got to order something. I'll be right back. I am hungry.
Good morning. Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you today?
Good morning. Can I get some bacon and Gruyere egg bites? That's it.
Yeah. Do you want anything? Oh, you said that's it?
Yep.
Alrighty, 5:45. Let's get the window.
Thank you. Because I already got my coffee. I made my coffee at home. And y'all, I have the ability to make Starbucks at home, which is what I need to be doing. But this is half calf, because remember, I'm a work in progress. I told y'all I'm trying to give up coffee, but this is half calf. So I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Good morning. Good morning. All right. There you go. Thank you. But y'all, love is still a thing. Love is not canceled. I want you to understand that. And if you stay online too long, it'll have you thinking that it is. Like, it'll start to twist your mind up. So you got to be really careful. Like, you got to come off social media. You got to start interacting with people out in the real world. For real. Because it'll have you feeling some kind of way. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. So I want you to start this day off being grateful. I want you to think about all the things that you're grateful for. All right. She says the algorithm loves to push negativity. There's a lot of positive in the world. And so true. So true. Ms. Olivia Dope. So true. Thank you so much. So true. And this is what people don't realize is that, but here's the thing I'm going to tell you though. This what you not going to like though. Okay. This what you not going to like. That algorithm is pushing you something that you've already been watching. That algorithm is pushing something that you've already been to. You've already been to that page. You've already been watching it. So yeah, you got nothing but you. You got nothing but you to blame for that. Okay, because you got to stop. Like, I had to go to my Explorer page recently. I kid you not. I had to go to my Explorer page because I had some stuff on there that was reminding me of something I didn't want to be reminded of. Because I, was searching it and looking it up. And I said, you know what? Let me go on my Explore page. Let me start looking for other things. Let me start looking for workouts. Let me start looking for running tips. Let me start looking for things related to nutrition. Let me start looking for things related to EFT. That's something I'm learning about. EFT, I'm learning about tapping. Let me look up things related to my zodiac sign. That's kind of fun. I find all kind of fun Aquarius memes on there. Let me look up things related to funny animal videos and just funny videos. So I've been exploring, different stuff to change my algorithm. Cause I had some negative stuff on there, y'all. Can I be honest? I had some negative stuff on there. This the other thing I'm gonna tell y'all, and this, some people believe this, some people don't. I do. Your phone is listening to you. Your phone is listening to you. It's listening to your words. Okay? So you using words like narcissism. You using words like F-boy. You using negative talking, negative words. Your phone is listening to that. And it is going to start leading you in the direction of your negative thoughts and your negative words. Yeah, he said the algorithm is designed to record your online footprint. Thank you. Yeah. And so just be mindful. I believe that Alexa is listening. Our phone is listening. Our computer, our tablet is listening. And that's why the first thing I do when I'm working on someone's mindset is I always say, either live in the land of positive or you're going to live in the land of neutral. The land of positive is you're only going to speak out what you want to be true, right? You're only going to talk about what you want to be true, even if it isn't right now. Like, I'm like, I got my little affirmation right here in my car. I always have more money than I need, and I cannot help but attract a lot of money. It's sitting right here in my car. Every time I get in this car, I put my hand on my heart. I always have more money than I need, and I cannot help but attract a lot of money. That's what I say. So that's the positive. Neutral, so you are allowed to do neutral. Because there's some mornings, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I wake up, I can't do positive. I can't do it. But neutral is shut up. Say nothing. That's a neutral energy. Say nothing about your situation. Say nothing about it to your friends. Say nothing about it to yourself. Say nothing about it to your family, right? Say nothing. It's like your grandmama told you, if you don't have nothing nice to say, say nothing. That's a neutral energy. Okay? So your phone be listening, and you be talking to your friends and talking to, and you be saying a bunch of negative stuff or talking about some subjects that you shouldn't be talking about, and your phone be listening. She says the apps have access to our microphones amongst us. Yeah, you are exactly right. So be mindful. Be grateful. But one of the things I said this morning, and I said it out loud, I was like, you know what, God, thank you. Thank you for continuing to encourage me. Thank you for continuing to show me. You're showing me. Anita, this is what's out here. This is what's possible. This is what's real. Like, don't get into this mindset, this toxic mindset that, oh, nobody's courting, nobody's, looking to marry. Like, stop that. Stop that. Okay, y'all, I gotta look for my reserve spot. I'm like, why they ain't got the numbers on here? Okay, trying to find my reserve spot at the office. So be encouraged, because I kid you not. I kid you not. These couples, these young couples, they encourage me. They encouraged me, y'all. And I told them so. I actually told them so. I said, you know what? Y'all are encouraging me right now. You speaking to my spirit right now. Like, this is helping me to see what's possible, right? At any age. And regardless of whether you've been married before, you're divorced, you have kids. One couple, they've never been married, don't have kids. The other couple, the man, was married before, he has children. The woman's never been married, has no children. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your situation is. It doesn't matter what your circumstance is. Get ready. The only thing that matters is you got to be ready. You got to get ready and allow someone to find you on the path of getting ready, right? So you're not going to be 100% ready. I've already told y'all that. Stop thinking that. And ladies, y'all are really guilty of this. You're not dating. You're not out here in the world. And it's not because of, oh, I'm healing. No, you're afraid. You're afraid. That's why you're not out here in the world. It's not about your healing. It's not about working on yourself. It's not about your self-care and your self-love. You scared. You scared. And I've been where you've been. The only way is through. You have to go back out here. And here's the thing I want to give for you to consider. And then I got to go. I got like 2 minutes. I got to go. I want you to consider this. You will not find your husband without dating or courting. That you will not, unless you become a mail order bride or you become one of these Indian matchmaking people's clients. You will not find your husband any other way. And a lot of you ladies hate dating. You fear dating. You fear being courted. You fear, okay, it wanted to kick me off. So that's my signal that I gotta go. Tried to kick me off. But it's fear. It's fear for a lot of y'all. Men too. I'm a pull y'all coattail too. Men too. Y'all afraid. Y'all afraid to be real. You're afraid to be genuine. You're afraid to grow. You're afraid to do something different. So, come on now. Oh no, it's a mess out here. I don't want nobody out here and this and that. No, the truth is you're afraid. You scared. Like, come on. But you're not going to really have that real, true, genuine love. You're not going to really have something real. He said, I'm not. Good for you. You're not going to have something real if you don't get brave. You have to be courageous. You have to be courageous. It's a requirement to have something real. You have to be courageous enough to be vulnerable. You have to be courageous enough to go out here and court or date. You have to be. You cannot. It's not for the weak, especially now. Especially now. Back in my day, like I said, when men was just rolling up on you everywhere you went, and getting that number and calling and worrying the mess out of you, that was my day. Now, oh man, you got to be brave. You have to be courageous. Okay? You got to be strong. Now more than ever. Like, nothing is coming to the weak. I'm just going to keep it 100. And I'm in the fight for my life, for my business. I'm in the fight for my life, for my home and my family. Like, okay, you ain't said nothing but a thing. When my life got hard, I was like, oh, this what we doing? This what we doing? Okay. Okay. And I just reached down inside of me and I found that thing that God put it down deep inside of me. Oh, this ain't nothing but a thing. You ain't said nothing. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you're doing. but it's not for the weak. If you are weak out here today, if you don't have courage, if you don't have tenacity or persistence or strength, you're not going to get anything. You're not going to get anything. You're not going to get no good woman. You're not going to get no good man. So it's not for the weak, especially today, especially in 2023. These people out here, a lot of people out here are crazy, but you have to have the discernment and the wisdom to know, to know the difference, and take your time. Take your time. And now I have added even more time to my timeline. I took my time. And still, I was like, oh, Lord, oh my God, it's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother level out here. What they doing? So I got schooled. It knocked the wind out of me. I was like, man, they on a whole nother level out here, but that's all right. I get the wind knocked out of me. You know what? I get back up. All right. I see. Okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, right? I get back up. That's one of the reasons why my dad, he was a huge boxing fan back in the day, and I come from that Mike Tyson era. I come from the heavyweight era, right? And my dad was a huge boxing fan, and I watched every fight with my dad. I loved it. And there's just something about the spirit of a fighter that it speaks to me. It speaks to my soul. So yeah, I just think back. I think back to all those good fights, and I'm like, okay, you got me. I get tagged. I get knocked down. I get hit. Okay. I see you. Right. I get right back up. So yes, I am once again, back out in these streets. So, I got to get going. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Remember, start your day with gratitude. It makes all the difference. I've manifested some really amazing things in the last 2 weeks because I'm grateful. Because I'm so grateful, right? Take it one day at a time. If you got a ton of weight on you like I do, right? I just take it one day at a time. Nothing is blowing up today. That's what I say. Like, today is a good day. Nothing is blowing up. Like, nothing bad is happening. And if ever a day comes that it is, that fighting spirit just has to come out. That's it. Okay? Have a great rest of your day. I'm rooting for you. I'm here to support you. If you did not know this already, it is the month of April. Coaching sessions are 50% off the entire month of April. And I know I've fallen behind on posting the code. I'm going to do that today. And I need to set it up so that it will come out like every single day. But 50, and then OFF, all caps. That is the code on the website for singles, for couples. 50 off. That is the code. So if you need coaching, okay, this is your chance to talk with me live, to get all your questions answered, to get some good advice, to get some good tools, to get some good insight. This is the month to do it, the month of April, okay? 50 off, and I'm going to put the code down in the box here once I save this video, all right? Have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me, and as always, stay open to love.